guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and please do me a favor and subscribe if you're vibing with me, because on here it's good vibes and all things love happening here. My name is Jacquiline Runguma. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought to tell you guys of my birth story, this time of my daughter. Yeah, my daughter's name is Zarayah. She's now 20 months old. Oh my god, saying that is scary because how fast they grow. Anyway, you haven't met her yet, and so I decided to tell you how I gave birth to her as an intro kind of thing to her world. Yeah, so it was 3 a.m. November 1st, 2020. I woke up, before I went to bed that night, like at around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, thereabouts, I told the people around me that I was in labor. But since everybody thinks that I'm a drama queen, they were like, yeah, labor pains where. And given, I've got a history of feeling like I'm having labor pains and they're not really there, they assumed that I was not in labor. So maybe they were Braxton Hicks, but believe you me, I actually felt like I was having labor. I was in labor. So we went to bed, and at around 3 o'clock, I felt like I wanted to go to the bathroom to go and pee. So immediately I wake up, like 2 steps after I woke up, my water broke. You see, like in the movies, though you see water gushing when someone stands up. Let me tell you something. It happened to me, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the movies. And I got so excited when that happened because my gyna had said I can only do VBAC. VBAC is vaginal birth after CS if my baby comes naturally. Like if my due date is not passed, given I had done CS prior, VBAC was only viable if the baby comes naturally, comes by themselves, and this is what was happening. So my water broke. I got really excited. I was like, this little lady has decided to have mama experience this vaginal birth. So I went on, I woke everyone up in the house, of course. Like, you guys, look, it's a sign. I must be dilating right now. I must already be giving birth as I'm standing here. So my sister came to sleep over, of course, because Sissy might give birth anytime. And since she's a medic, she was like, there's going to be a long time before you actually deliver. So we need to chill for a bit before we go to hospital. I was like, that's not happening. What if the baby comes now? As in, you've heard of those people who don't even feel labor and babies just come. So I changed, I prepped myself, I cleaned myself and everything. And funny thing, I got to realize that water breaking doesn't just break and that's it. It kept flowing. I had to change a pad every so often. I changed so many pads, and it was really clear. It was clear water. Yeah, it was clear. There were no signs of blood or anything. So we went to hospital. I was checked. This, of course, my worst thing. And of course, we went through emergency. Hello, I'm giving birth. It's an emergency. So we called in my doctor, and before the doctor came, my midwife checked, the vaginal examination was done on me to check how far I was. And for the very first time, I was given a promising digit. I was told I was 4 centimeters dilated. So I was hopeful. I was like, here we go, I'm gonna experience this whole new labor thing that I didn't experience with my son. Okay, we go on. First, they have to monitor the heartbeat of my little lady in the tummy. And this was quite uncomfortable because mind you, I'm actually in active labor. I can feel the contractions coming, and the time from contraction to contractions are reducing, but I have to sit in a certain position for them to be able to put the machine that is to monitor my little lady's heartbeat, and for them to get the correct like pulse rate. I was supposed to sit in a specific way. That was like the hardest thing to do, because one, the labor pains were hitting me really hard, as in that pain is really excruciating. Cramps pain, it has nothing to it, but I rode it through, and I was like, since I'd read how to like calm myself down, telling my brain like, you can do this, I was doing all that, and I was like, I am gonna do this. So I keep going. So they do that one time, they come check the whatever, the heart rate, the baby is fine. We go check. I have to walk again to another unit to check like how far the baby is using the ultrasound machine. That was really devastating, because one, I'm in labor. I don't want to be moved around. Like, can you like have all the machines in the room as the machines that you will need? Anyway, I got to walk, and the walking was supposed to like help with the labor, but eventually all these things were done and everything. They had to check my dilation again. They checked it, and they still found it at 4 centimeters. This is like after 2 or 3 hours. So when my gyna came, he was like, I'm sorry, you really tried, I'm proud of you, but we need to get you into the theater ASAP, because now the baby is tired. Trust Jackie, I broke down fast. I felt like a failure, because I was like, I thought I've actually done it. I talked to myself, I talked to my little lady. My lady was down for us to do vaginal birth, but it happens that the dilation isn't happening anymore. Like, we got to 4 centimeters. All that labor time was for nothing. So they prepped the theater, and I got into theater. I got the best gyna, you guys. The gyna was so kind, and as the epidural the anesthetist. I got that right? You get the drift. You get what I'm talking about. Anyway, the guy, as he was putting in the medication, I was like, can you make it snappy? Because why should I continue laboring if you guys are going to do CS anyway? I felt like that was the longest time I had to wait to get that medication. They did take a while, but I still felt like that took a while because of the contractions weren't stopping. But once like the medication was like put in and it got into my system, I was numb, waist down, and I was okay. The contractions went away, and I sat through them, and in like say 45 minutes, in the 45 minutes, the doctor talking to me, the doctor actually was so kind that he was able to put music that would be soothing to me as they do the operation. Soothing in that, because at the time I was still sad that I wasn't going to give birth vaginally, because I really wanted to like feel the whole experience. Like, the doctor's telling me push, and I'm actually the one to push out the baby. But anyway, all in all, I got my little lady through cesarean section, and once she was pulled out, I got to meet the second love of my life, because I've got 2 love of my life. And that feeling, as in, it's like I'm going back there. I am so grateful that I got to have that experience, because she added into my life so much spice, so much love, so much. I am just so grateful to be able to share with you this birth story. And yeah, I'm gonna insert a picture of my little lady right here. See how beautiful she is, and she's basically everything I envisioned for a daughter. Yeah, so thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope to see you on the next one. Don't forget to spread kindness around. Love confetti. Kindness doesn't cost a thing. just do that. And yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Love and light. I love you. Bye.